Okay, now we are continuing. In these cells, what we were doing is getting our chi-squared components, corresponding chi-squared components. Like this is the yes, yes component, it's the 0.60. And then the no, yes component is the 0.295. And remember, it's the observed value, 481, minus the expected value, 469. Then you square it and you divide by the expected. And so I should be able to just drag down here and then drag over, and it should compute these. Like this cell will be the observed value, which is D12, minus the expected, which is D16, squared, and then divided by D16. Okay, so these are my chi-square components, and so the one they want is epidural, is yes for an epidural and no for breastfeeding. So you come in here and you say, all right, yes for an epidural, no for breastfeeding is going to be this cell right here. So it's 0.9229, how many? So 3 decimal places, 0.923. Okay, now they went ahead and did the chi-squared value for you. Let me show you what they did. They just summed all of the numbers in the cell. So they just did equals the sum, and then parenthesis, to sum all of these, all those components. And that's where they get that 2.27. Now to get the p-value, what do? Well, you do equals, and then start typing chi, and it's the chi-squared distribution right tail, and x is the value that you get, so 2.27 if you want to use the number they have, comma, the degrees of freedom is the number of rows, which there's 2 rows minus 1, times their number of columns, there's 2 columns minus 1, so that's 1 times 1. So the degrees of freedom here is only 1. And there's your p-value, 0.132 to 3 decimal places. And what does that tell you? Let's see. We'll continue. That's a large p-value, so and at a significance level of 0.05, you are going to fail to reject the null hypothesis, and there is no evidence of an association when you fail to reject it. So that will make mothers happy if they choose an epidural. It's not necessarily related that they won't be successful breastfeeders. Okay, so that is the end of that problem.